So this is Wassce 2026 elective maths. The question number 2. The question says a binary operation is defined on the set of real numbers R by P star Q is equal to 3P plus 2Q all over 2P plus 3Q, where P and Q belong to a real number or a subset of real numbers. And we are asked to evaluate what? Root 3 star root 2. First, if you are new, consider subscribing to this channel for more video. In the next video, we'll be solving the question 3 till we finish the whole paper. So subscribe and watch to the end. Thank you. So let's say solution. First, we're given this A. So our P in this case is equal to root 3. And our Q is equal to root 2. Now, at this point, you can see that we have this expression which says that P star Q is equal to 3P plus 2Q, or dividing what? 2Q plus 3P. Sorry, 3P plus 3Q. Now, we were given the value of P and Q, so what we need to do is to substitute direct and solve for the expression. So we have 3 and our P is root 3, so we substitute root 3 plus, then we bring the 2, then we substitute what? Root 2, or dividing another expression which is 2, then we put what? P inside, which is root 3 plus what? 3, then we put our Q inside, which is root 2. Now, at this point, what we are going to do is that we are now coming to rationalize. When they say rationalize, it means that we are going to multiply the whole expression by the inverse of the denominator. That is, we have 3 root 3 plus 2 root 2, or dividing what? 2 root 3 plus 3 root 2, multiplying the inverse of this one. So it will be 2 root 3 minus 3 root 2 all over 2 root 3 minus 3 root 2. Now at this point, we are going to multiply them separately. Now, so let's go to this side. When you have the top one, we have 3 root 3 plus 2 root 2. Then we put them in bracket, multiplying this aspect, the top one, 2 root 3 minus 3 root 2, or dividing, you multiply the same thing here. You have 2 root 3 plus 3 root 2, or divided by 2 root 3 minus 3 root 2. Now, when you look at the denominator, you can see that this is difference of 2 squared. When you have a squared minus b squared, this will give you what? A plus b, then a minus b. You can see that we have the same expression. We have this expression here. So you can see the negative sign is here and the positive sign is also there. So we are going to apply that at the denominator. So let's move to this side. Now we are going to distribute this over this. So this one will come and multiply this, and this one will come and multiply. Now we have, so when we distribute it, we will have what? 3 root 3 multiplying this bracket 2 root 3 minus 3 root 2 plus this one 2 root 2 multiplying 2 root 3 minus 3 root 2 all over this. Now we are going to apply the difference of 2 square method in the denominator, which implies that one of these, which will be 2 root 3 all squared minus what? 3 root 2 all squared, to avoid writing this long expression. Now we are going to expand this bracket. When this one expand this, it will be 3 times 2, that will give you 6. Now root 3 times root 3 will give you 3. Please watch closely. Now then when you have 3 times this will give you negative 9. Negative 9. Then you have negative 9. Then root 3 times root 2 will give you what? Root 6. Plus, now we are going to expand this one too. So this times this will give you 4. Root 2 times root 3 will give you root 6. Now when you expand this one, this will give us 2 times 3. Negative 2 will give you negative 6. Then root 2 times root 2 will give you 2. All dividing hot. Now let's solve this one. This one, the square here will come and affect this and affect this individually. So it will be 2 squared into bracket root 3 squared minus the same thing apply here, to be 3 squared into bracket root 2 squared. Now at this point, what we are going to do is that we are going to expand and simplify. So this and this will give you 18 minus, now when you come here, this and this will give you what? 12. Is that not it? Now positive 4 root 6 plus negative 9 root 6 will give you what? That will give you 5 minus 5 root what? Root 6 all over. Now when you come to this side, when you come to the denominator, 2 square is 4, multiplying this one will give you 3, because root 3 square will give you 3, minus 9 minus this one is 9, then multiplying root root 2 square will give you 2. Now at this point you can see that we have 12 minus 18 will give you 6 minus 5 root 6, or dividing what? Or dividing this and this will give you 12 minus what? 18. Now simplify this, we have 6 minus 5 root 6, or dividing this minus this will give you what? Negative 6. Now this is the final answer, but if you want to simplify further, 6 will come and divide 6 1. So when 6 come and divide 6, it will give you what? It will be in this form: 6 divided by negative 6 minus 5 root what? 6 divided by negative 6, and this will give you what? 5 root 6 minus 1 root 6 over what? Over 6 minus 1 as your final answer. So that is for A. Now let's take B. The B say S star 3 is equal to 1 over 2. But we know the rule already. This is the rule given in the question. So in this case, our P become S and Q become 3. So let's input it into the formula. We'll be having 3 into bracket. What is our P? Our P is S plus 2 into bracket. What is our Q? Our Q is what? 3. Or dividing 2 into bracket S plus what? 3 into bracket what? Q is still 3. And they say this is equal to 1 over 2. Now this will be, when you cross multiply, this one will multiply this, so it will be 2 into bracket 3s plus 6 is equal to this. So this time 1 will give you the same thing, give you 2s plus what? Plus 9. Is that not it? Now at this point you can expand the bracket. Then you have 6s plus 12. This will be equal to 2s plus what? 9. Now you can see it becomes linear equation, so we can solve it separately. Now let's group like 10. The variable will come to one side, so it will be 6s minus 2s is equal to 9 minus what? 12. The air want to disturb us, so it will be 4s is equal to 9 minus 12 . 9 minus 12, that will give us what? Negative 3. Now to find the value of s, you divide through by what? The coefficients of s, which is 4, is equal to negative 3. S is equal to negative 3 out of 4. So this is the required solution for 2026 elective mathematics question 2. Don't forget to subscribe and watch out for the next part in the playlist. Thank you. Share to your learning colleagues.